Christmas cake there, Jill.
Oh no, it's...
Have to pay you £2, haven't you?
Here, I'll put on Michael Jackson and I'll be singing.
What?
Yeah, you can do Michael Jackson
You
dance.
water. Oh, you have a drink
Where's my
too?
tape?
Are you sure is she a Colombian? Is she a Colombian now?
I don't know if she's Colombian, no.
No, well this Peter Hannaway is from...
Well, that's some name, Easter.
No, there's an Peter Hannaway. She said she was from Hannah,
Yeah.
and she is Mother General of the Colombian nuns. And
There's no Hannah, so Collie Hannah.
well, this nun must be lying then to Jim. She's Mother. Now I'll tell you the story. You know Jim does this work for the nuns,
Yeah.
the other nuns. Well, when he rang and said, he says, I've got a lot of nuns. He says, I've got another lot of nuns. He says, they're Colombians this time. I said, you want to watch her, then be putting the habit and the veil on you. He says, I don't mind the habit, it's the veil I'd be worried about. So anyway, he says they're Colombians. And there's this priest with them as well.
Want to do magic?
And they were talking, was it yesterday or the day before? He put in the electricity for them in the Congo.
Mm.
And they were asking him about himself, where he was from and all that.
That were the friends.
Bad news.
Is she the woman
You got Mammy back.
when the work was being done on the house and she couldn't get through the doorway?
No.
Was that her?
Oh, no, that was Mrs. Hannon.
Mrs. Hannon. Oh, Hannon, was
Oh,
it?
Mrs. Hannon. That was Terry Hannon's
Terry
mother.
Hannon's. Oh, yeah.
Terry Hannon's mother.
She was lovely.
Ah, she was a lovely woman. I went up to do the job
Yeah.
and she was asking me for a long time to come up and see about it and tell them what they'd have to get and all what they'd have to do and all. She was throwing the gardeners into the room, you know.
Yeah.
So anyhow, I went up this night from work like, and I had no rules or tools or anything like with me. And she was telling me where she wanted the door cut in the corner from the kitchen into the barn, like where they make the room in the barn.
Yeah.
I says, I've no room. Come here, I said, well, and I want you a minute. After that, me tea. So, I said, stand over there. She stood over there, and I get back and I'm back. I said, stand there, don't move now. What the hell are you doing to me, going to do with me, Dave? I said, you want the door out there, don't you? I have no rule. I said, what are you ever going to get marked if you don't stand there? I said, so I threw a big pencil mark up like that, and right across, and then I marked it with the same bit, little head above it. I said, that's all I wanted now. I said, you got all excited about it, that's all I wanted. I said. But she sat down and she took a fit of laughing. That woman, Lord and she used to say, years and years after, you think you wanted to make you back me up to make me the door with me. You made a reel of me.
You made a rule of me. Oh,
Ah, she was a lovely woman.
and that was Terry Hannon's mother.
Terry Hannon's mother. Mm-hmm. Now there's not one of them there.
Whereabouts is their place?
Just put that, put the side up.
Just down below, down the fields from where John Dougherty used to live up at the yard.
We're Francie Hannon.
They're related to Hannaways, aren't they, somehow? To the McParlams?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that the house that's opposite Ballard? Uncle John's at Ballard.
No, you can see it way down, looking down from John Dougherty's, looking way down over the fields, you can see their house from John Dougherty's looking down.
Did they have any other house apart from that one just below Doherty's?
Hmm?
Did they have any other house?
Who?
The Hanmans?
No, no.
Well, then would Francis Hannon and
Oh,
Kathleen
them's a
Hannon,
different family.
yeah, would they be any relation to them?
No. They were there on the right hand side. If you got to
Go up to John's.
John Dougherty's,
Yeah.
That was another big family.
Big family,
Hamlin.
wasn't there? Yeah.
And the other Hamlins,
Were they
They're
more
the-
down our McCain?
there were no friends at all,
No, no.
But both of them was a big family at one time. Both of them were big families,
Yeah.
the Hamlins.
Can I push you?
Where did you get your sweets, Dad? Where did you get your sweets when you were young?
Tenmouth,
Where's that?
up the top of me.
No, seriously.
That's it.
No.
What was up the
There
top?
wasn't any sweets when we were babies.
You got a sweet,
What was your
you got a
special-
sweet, you got a sweet every Easter.
What would you get?
Cane,
What would you get every Easter?
liquor bowl. A twisted roll of liquor bowl.
Would that be homemade?
A halfpenny for two.
I thought I had
Oh, nice.
some of that. You know that nice.
It wouldn't be homemade.
Liquor's twist.
So what would you get as a treat at the end of the week? Would-
Aye.
Was it not any, was you not
You
getting
get
any?
a penny orange at Christmas. Had to put it in your stocking, that was all you got. No. Santa Claus give you the penny orange. After your that.
So what else did you get in your Christmas stocking when you were young?
No, we didn't. There wasn't enough of us. It was Christmas stuff for us. We were too poor.
I'll do another one like that.
Oh, so the kids would do it every year. I just waited and they'd say that. I'm glad you are. So that was James' one.
Did you know that Granda Byrnes' father bought your land, Mum, and it was twice as big?
Cane.
Mummy.
Grandpa Burns bought what here?
His father bought you
Do you put them
The
down
land.
spare bedroom, please?
on the cam,
Please.
Yeah,
and it was double the size when he bought it.
that's right. And he lost it because
Did
he
you
failed
want to show
somebody.
me the microscope on the side?
And they did
Do you want to go on to bed, do
They
you?
went, that's what broke him.
The quarry's only down the road.
That's right.
It's only a wee walk.
What do you call it? The rubber.
It's close now, isn't it?
No,
It is,
oh, it's big business.
I thought it...
Rubber cement.
No, but I'm talking about the Slane Quarry. You know where Lyle used to work?
I don't think it's closed, no. Typical.
Oh, the cement works is closed in Drogheda.
Oh, my God.
Remember the thing used to go across the road with the
Yeah.
kids? That's the way, way long ago.
Whereabouts would that be, probably?
If you went,
You used to do cement works in Drogheda. And the quarry, it used to come, the stuff used to come from a quarry away on this side of the main road. You used to have to go in the big cables, wire cables right across, in big trucks,
And when would that...
cages like.
When would that have opened originally?
Oh, it opened about 33 years ago. What am I talking about? 50 years ago nearly.
it's across the road. You know, I went on the bus and I went from Drogheda and come back this place, the village to Leek.
Yeah.
And it's across the road there, where you just get into the Leek.
You know the quarry at Slade there, Dave?
Ah.
When did that open?
Oh, that was open and closed. It was opened and stayed open for about roughly 2 years.
Only 2 years. Why was that?
They got to move all the stone they wanted.
Well, there's still some stone there, isn't there?
Oh, there
You
is.
can see it in the side.
Oh, yeah, it's just stone, plenty of stone. But then
What was the...
the big order that they had all ceased and then the whole lot ceased.
Who owned
It
it?
was a Scotch farm that was in the last. In Scotch Theatre from the name. Moore was the head man, Mr. Moore. What the thing is the name of it name? Spirits. I might think it was on
Right.
So, what?
for drawing the gravel to the station. They had
To which station?
they built to the main line station in Uri.
Mm-hmm.
They had about 3 different classes of stone. You see,
Right.
the big breaker. They had a big breaker, it was about 2 stories, the stone breaker, and the stones, the breaker broke them in the ground, and then set them up, and they broke them big and small, and come down again, and then went through some sort of bloody crushing mushes anyhow. And you get big ones and had bins in them. There was bins,
Big buckets.
a big place, and then there was a bin for it every the big barrel went round.
Like
With
a
the
conveyor
hole.
belt. A conveyor belt, and then have bins at the bottom of it,
And
and then have one grade.
there was a big tank went round with holes in it, and the rough stones come out as big as that nearly through the rough side, and that came down into this bin. They fell down into that, and the next fine ones fell into this bin, and the next one into this, and the last one came down. The granite dust. It was only granite dust. Like sand. If you were putting in a granite floor, all you had to do was put a bit of cement with it, and you had a real good granite floor, you know.
Now, where would that, once it was transported off to Newry railway station, where would it go from there?
It used to be sent till wherever country they had the order from. I forget what it was from.
Would it be, now what would it be used for, mainly houses?
Well, you need the cobbles, the stones on the streets. They used to be in London, in all the towns in England.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cobblestone.
You know the cobblestones was
Like down Brick Lane? In,
and you know the cobblestones was not the old road that you used to come up from Barmy Park when you turned and go up onto the bridge. Remember the big
yes, I
baby
do.
stones was there
Down
about
by
that
the
size.
railway arches.
See, if they were about 4 before.
Yeah.
Well, them was all made. The neck of them was all made in this lake.
And what do you call that place that near Leicester Square? It's gone very trendy now, and it's all cobbles, and it's all gone into trendy clothes and market.
Is this Little Lake Quarry?
Uh,
Yeah.
1924. Now, do you remember, I think you told us once about, just across the road there is the Slade Church, and could you tell me about the story? Was it you?
I had the first cousin killed in them.
What?
Jonathan Owens was his own. The slave quarry.
Yeah.
Francis's brother was killed in.
Just that.
Francis McFarlane.
That's it.
His youngest brother was killed in.
What would his name be?
Willie James.
And how old would he have been?
He was only a lump of lad. He was only a nipper in the
That's
quarry.
about this. We can't. We
What,
don't need
about
that.
15, 16?
That'd be about that, yeah.
When would this have been? About 1930s?
No, but 1924.
24? Of course, because it's quarry by that place. So what happened there?
The cranes, one of the cranes, he got crushed in there. Crushed in between the 2 cranes or something like that. Yeah.
So did they close it down shortly after that?
It wasn't too long after that that everything was told.
Now, do you remember, look, let's across the road there at the Slade Church, there was a time when, was it you were with Grandad, Grand Hannaway, and the church bell had been stuck. Can you tell us about that?
Oh yes, we went up and released it.
Well, can you explain, can you tell the story of what happened to the
And
church
we had no
bell?
leather to get up on.
Yeah, can you tell the story from the beginning and how you had to, how you became involved in getting there? If you just tell the story while I make the tea. I'm listening.
The bell was stuck in this lake and someone says, the head was if we get it done with this right here, yes, there's no one locally around here, up to there. So someone says, well, the only ones that would go up there would be the Hannaways, the builders up the road. see, if you can see some of the Hannaways, they would release them. So my father and me both started messing, was working in Uri. And when we come home, I think it was Master Crummy was up for us.
Master Crummy, the teacher.
He's dead now. So he came up, so the stuff, and the would we come down. So my father and I said, I don't know where he get up because I've no doubt it was around either. So we went down there on the basement, and all we had that he had was a 6-foot pair of steps. And the two of us got up the steps, and my father got me pushed up in front of him. He pushed me up the steps in front of him. And I get up and got a hold of the bar stone in my hand. And I get up the bar onto the bar stone. And I climbed up the bar stone.
That's the first level, because there's like is it like the sacristy, which is the lower part.
And we pulled the leather up then from the ground, took it up to the next level,
which is the main roof of the
up
church.
to the main roof from the low part, and that took us up to
the gable end of the
to
church.
that I did out of the stone, side stone. And my father come behind me at the bottom of the ladder and kept me pushing. When I come to the top of the ladder, pushing me up till I got out of the grip of the bar stone. And once I got out of the bar stone, well, I could cling then, you see, once I got to the bar stone. So I got out of the bar stone, and I climbed the bar stone till I went right the way up to the top and right over onto the red stage. And right across, and I walked across the stage chapel, and it was like a circus down below me, watching up at me walking across like that, walking across
the top
the
of
top
the
of the
ridge.
stage party.
So from one end of this
The
main
stage
chapel
chapel,
to the bell tower, which is the opposite
That's it.
end, you walked across the top of it.
That's it.
And where were
Released to them. The rope was caught out over the side of the wheel. So I got the rope pulled back into the slack, and the tail was released then.
And how did you get down? Did you just come back the
Just
same way?
had the same down till I got down to the ladder again and ground roped me down. I got my foot down on the step. And I got down, they had to come down, creep down this very same way as I clap up. And then the two of us got up to the top of that chapel, and after all the leather we had between the two of us, 6-foot leather.
And who rang the bell?
Eh?
Who had the first ring of the bell?
Kate Mother Jack was living at that time. She used to be the bell ringer.
Kate who?
Kate Mother Jack.
And she was like the
She was the what do I call them?
bell ringer?
No, she was the sexton in the church. Yeah.
And she would ring the bell.
Yeah. And then when she died, Crummy took her to Master Crummy.
And so when was the time that you the time when the bell became stuck? When did that happen? What year would that have been? And how old would you have been?
How old do you think? It'd be about 24, 1923 or 4.
1920.
And I was born in 19.
So you were about
14 or 15.
And about 17.
Well, you have left
I
national
was certainly
school.
came to the team in here.
So when did you?
At what age did you go to work? Then? What age did you? Or just backtracking, when you? What sort of memories do you have of your very early childhood?
Well, I'll tell you my earliest childhood dreams, and I was very nearly not going to be. I was very nearly missing my trail altogether. I went away to Manchester with a couple of fellas in 1927, and I was earning a man's wages before I was 17 years of age. And I wasn't right away till I had a letter every other day from my father and mother for God's sake to come home and to go to serve my time in the trade. And with me getting all these letters, I was fed up and I had to go at the end. And I had to go home and give up a man's wages that time and come back and work in Warren Pipe with failure. I had to start and serve my time for 5 shillings a week.
Peter here was the master bricklayer, was he? In fact.
He was where we served where we all served our time. And my father was foreman with him for years.
Did he have his own business or?
Oh, of course, he did. A big building contractor.
So what were your dreams and what were you doing? What you were earning this big money at? Were you doing something else which you would have liked to have done?
You know Rylands' warehouse in Piccadilly?
Lions.
In Manchester. Rylands' big warehouse, big 10-story building.
No.
Well, I was in that in 1927. I was only a boy.
Doing what?
Labouring and Albion.
So there was more money to be had through.
A man's wages that was £3.6. £3.6. And I had to give that up, drop that, and come home and work for 5 shillings a week.
So when did you first leave Ireland and go to England?
I was only told it wouldn't be much over about 16 and a half.
So whose suggestion was it that you went?
No, I went on my own bag.
Yeah.
So they didn't want me to go, but I went.
Or how did you get to know, well I say get to know, I mean was it still the same as it is
Mick
like a
McGuinness,
few years ago?
Lord of mercy, you remember Mick McGuinness?
I do, next
He was on this job that I started on and I didn't know anyone. And I went up and got the job on my own back. And at dinner time, the head that I walk into around the foot of the bed and only Mick McGuinness. And Lord of mercy and poor Mick.
If you done the size
He said, in the name of Jesus, where did you come out of? What took you over here? She'll never get a job here. I said, I did get a job. Well, where did you get the job? Here, I said, I'm working here. Well, Lord of mercy and Mick, he couldn't get over it.
So how much was the ferry over then?
Oh, that time it was only 11 seconds over the boat.
And
We went from Belfast to Liverpool and from Liverpool to Manchester.
would anyone else be with you at that time from the family, or they all?
No.
What about
Then it was years after, about 1933, my father started, and me started out after I had my time finished. Time was very bad in the 47. We landed in Manchester and were there for 3 weeks before we got a job. And I had to pay the landlady, you know.
Tell us about the landladies that you came across. You know, some
Oh,
of
I
those.
could write the pictures on
Well,
landladies.
tell us. I'd like to know.
For God's sake, I was 14 and a half years with landladies.
Well, tell us about some of the most the stories that stand out most about.
Well, this one, she was a real drunkard. And we used to come home and
Where would this be? In Manchester? Or
from Manchester.
Uh-huh.
And
Do you remember her name?
oh, no. And it was Sunday. We had to walk this Sunday, and she was drunk much more. She was drunk more often than she was sober, you know. But anyhow, we came home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It was Sunday, and there was, you know, the big broad butter beans.
Yeah.
You know the big broad beans.
I do, yeah.
Well, she had them on the plate, and an egg, and a slice of bacon, and then it curled up, looking at it. And she was down in drunk with a cuckoo laying in the basement. So anyhow,
Yeah.
she came up on one egg like this and her staggered. Yeah, they're a bit late, aren't you?
What's the name?
Yeah. I said, you're not blooming late. I said, anyhow. So anyhow. I said, is this all the dinner you had? Ah, I should have had it done a long time. And she says, I was waiting for you to come in. I said, you'll not have any trouble with it. You'll not have any trouble with it anymore. I said,
Waiting for us to come in.
you won't have any trouble waiting for us anymore. You gather around and get out of it.
How much would you be paying for digs at that time?
What the hell were you in the city? You'll stick that silver up your hole. Go inside, I was living inside. I looked out over the. My father goes to the lounge, goes down to the lounge into my face. When I looked out to the window at him, when he was working in the day, you know.
And who had said that?
And he came round, he was the next man and all. Paddy, he says, I'm sorry, he says, I spoke at the door. You know yourself, well, what are you doing with it? And you think I said, Paddy, it'll be all right. You never seen the next bloody man the man ever had. You know. My father said to me after, he says, that's the bad thing ever happened to me, he says, take the devil, he says, you're making me nice from the after. So he was. And that was a nicer man after that, and I was here to my father. But imagine me working in here to hear that, you know.
Yeah.
What the hell were you in your thinking about your own out of the action?
How about the McGuinness girls? Wasn't it? They all went off to Belfast and got posh jobs and they got posh names along with it. Tell us about that.
Oh, Elsie. And Alice, when she went to the house, she was Alice first. And Rosie was Rosie. And Sue was Susan. But when they went to Belfast, all them names was too rough. They were all refined down like after. So Alice was Elsie. And Rosie was Ruby. And Susan was Sue. So there was 3 or 4 of them in it anyhow, but they used to be up playing golf in the big meadow.
Tennis.
And tennis. And you know the credit boys at the crossroads. And all you could hear was one of the girls shout, "Balls to you, Ruby! Balls to you, Elsie!" And the boys, you can tell with a bloody string down at the crossroads. That's a fact. They were taking some. The boys were taking some. You know, but he's very lucky, and when I told him, you know, I says, "Hello there, brother," I said to the next morning. He says, what's the brother about? I says, you and me was taken for 2 brothers, I says, last night. After this, I'm saying our own brother. Well, he jumped up in there and he laughed. Come on, must be fair, take young Don Valley, he said. It pleased when I said that he was, him and me was like 2 brothers.
So how old would he have been then?
Oh, he'd be, I suppose he'd be about, I'd be well over 56 or 7, I suppose then. But he kept very faithful.
He was at school.
Very faithful. I was lifting them, I lifted I was lifting a pair of the dough for 35 shillings, and I was selling them out then over the border for the 5.
There was someone who was peddling over the border with bottles of something inside his coat.
I carried it on my legs, strapped to my legs.
That was drink for the wedding, wasn't it? For your wedding. Isn't that for your wedding reception?
What?
Somebody was.
No, I'm talking about when I was smuggling the bandage during the war.
The Second World War.
Yeah.
That's why he
What about very early?
And you know who used to take them off me? Poor Kathleen Ward. Kathleen was in the
That was Auntie Kathleen, was it?
Kathleen Ward.
Yeah.
She was in the Victoria Hotel in Newry. And this Belfast man used to come up every week. And he would take all the drinks that she could get. You know, all the brandy she would get. And she used to say to me, the all you can get, and me take it down, she said, you'll get the money.
So everybody was getting a cut out of that. You were getting your cut, she was getting her cut, and he was
And
getting
the, and the man below in Belfast must be
getting
getting
his cut.
He got well his cut with the marriage. Of course the marriage was drink. She is fluid. You can get them now.
Read the name on that on Peter and
Portuguese brandy to kill pigeons.
so plenty
Not the feathers of pigeons. Surely. I didn't care until I got the hearing for it.
Can you remember though, when you were young, between sort of age of, you know,
Yes,
from
I can remember.
first 10 years of your life, anything?
Yes, I can remember well before I went to England, I was hired down the country, and I was hired over the country. Before I went, I was hired first time for 3 months, and then I was hired for 6 months. And I'm telling you,
To do what?
working
Labouring?
for the old farmers now.
just right on that.
What, out in the fields or?
For the noble sum of £3
That's one right there.
for the first 3 months.
Would that be a summer? And what would you be doing, gathering hay?
Gathering here and gathering everything.
Where was the hiring fair?
Newry. No fairs now, there's no hiring fairs now. The fellas and gals used to have to hire. That's where Uncle George used to go for his pies, that he would hire. Uncle George, a lot of mercy and then. He used to hire his pies in Newry hiring ground.
And was it only men that were hired then? Girls?
Oh no,
serving
gals were there
girls,
too.
Yeah.
Gals.
Serving
And
girls.
all the big county town farmers, you know.
Yes.
They come up flipping, and he was the wee girl walking up, and they hired ground. The fellas been and the big Patrick Arthur and Davy and Herbie and Bob, they boxers. And they hardly looking wee girls. Probably we'd actually get me girl in the fire, I would say that. That's a fact, that's the way they used to go on. And the duck up and down.
You were
As
cattle?
soon as you were a cow, that's a fact. And that's what the way they bought the big wee girls. I was right wee girl, she'd be right wee girl in the fire. She's right properly wee lassie. Oh, that's a bloody fact, that's the way they go on.
So how old would you be then in the hiring and firing?
Oh, from 15 on, all that.
That's all we did,
Yeah.
What about early childhood memories from sort of growing up, going to school?
But when I was going to school, I used to go to school every morning and put out loud in Calican Hopes and have. I used to have to get him up every morning and light the fire for him.
Who was he? Where did he live?
Calican, they called him. He lived in the Snr. And he was very hard to get up in the morning. He was an old man. And he used to get me to, and the present he would give me was a 4-quart can of sweets. That's the present he would give me every now and again.
So what time would you set
Call
off?
him. I would go down every morning, whatever time he wanted to call him. And I would get him up. Schoolman.
He was a schoolmaster.
Ah,
And what age would you be then?
well, I don't know, I'd only be going to school. It's something that's more like Keane.
You're the one that had Callahan's mare.
Calico there.
Tell them about the time he's collected for a football
Oh dear, was I?
and the answers he got from some of them.
There was about 20 of us. that time you couldn't get the children get the ball very handy now. A bowl that in a size 5 leather bowl, it was only 5 and 6, and we had to go and collect it. No one would give us any money for it, so they had no money for themselves. And there was 20 of us collecting this night, and all we got was 3 and 9 between the 20 of us.
For one football.
No, I'm wrong, it was 3 and 3pence. 3 and 3pence, that's right. And we had to get the rest per
At the
fillet,
end of this.
and we had to wangle, and someone would come to our aid and give us a couple of shillings more, and we got the bowl at the end, and so we thought we had to carry. The bowl was only 5 and 6 at the end. We went to Mickle Maloons, and they were big people. They were big sheep dealers. We got a halfpenny in Maloons. We went to Mickey Towners, and Mickey was baking bread in the bag apron on him. And the jennet was tight here at the door in the and there was no light, all you could see was the white of Mickey's eye. Baking bread. And we said, Mickey, we're going for a ball. Well, I don't take for ball. Get it, I'm paying to no ball. So we got nothing there. Lord have mercy and Peter Hannaway. Indeed, you're lucky that he didn't put the grape in you.
Yeah, kind of. I remember one about the man and he had the beasts in the kitchen, and the dog was in the kitchen as well, and somebody came in and gave him
Oh,
tea.
the policeman.
Oh, that was poor Patsy your uncle.
Patsy your uncle.
Patsy your uncle. And you know the way the police...
He was a great Irish dancer, wasn't he?
Oh, surely. You were reading it, you know, things, and I say, as well as the Irish and down in the McLeod's Green and the streets of the and crossroads and everything.
But didn't Patsy your uncle used to keep the same clothes? He'd put another layer of underwear on our clothes.
And along his collar here, it was just the same as you polished with a polishing brush. Glazed with sweat and dirt. And he had the hat on that. The ribbon of the hat was black and was cracks with the dirt and sweat. And the poor fella. And when he go to the sleigh out, you know the way the girls and fellas build sitting at home. Say you're a girl, I was in. And he wouldn't see him come for a dance. Come on, girl. He put the girl in the face. Come on, girl.
But they would dance with him,
Oh, aye, because
he was so good.
He was a good dancer. But he had hands, but no experience. He had hands. Come on, girl.
But the story about
About Patsy and the policeman. Policeman go around getting the tellage. You know the way they go around getting the tellage in the summertime. Come up, poor Patsy had no coal at the time or down. And he had everyone burned in the house. The stairways was burned, there's really a dead stepladder up there. The stairs burned, the front door was burned, and the horse was tied in the kitchen. And the policeman shouts in, you know, anybody at home? Anyone in? Oh yes, I'll be down in a minute. Come on in, stand in there, he won't touch you. He's quiet, the horse quiet, he won't touch you. I'll be down in a minute. Patsy was up in the loft, gathering himself and patching down, and he got the clothes on him and down the wee stepladder that he had. Everyone was bound in the house, doors, everyone stairs, no. He had just a wee stepladder to get down out of the loft, you know. And then he shouted to the policeman, I'll be down in a minute. Come in there, stand at the door, I'll be down here. The horse is there, he won't touch you. And the horse was tied in the side of the kitchen. So.
Was there not something about the dog and giving them tea? and that being the dog's fault. That was somebody else, it wasn't. That's your uncle.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Oh, I'm sure. Many that didn't.
No.
Patsy
no,
and the dog would drink out of one cup and wouldn't make any
somebody
else.
came in though, and the dog was yapping. The dog was barking at the
Oh,
person.
Manny's bed.
Ah, that's a poor Manny's dog.
Yeah, go on then. tell me.
Manny's was in Byrnes, and he, this fella Bennett used to run around with Manny. You know the way Manny's and me would run a bit. But then he called for this middays, and Mrs. Bennett was making the dinner. Now, you'll have to have a bit of dinner, Manny. Manny says, no, Mrs. Bennett, thanks just the same. I'm only after raising me dinner at home. Now, I do, she would have to have a bit. He would have to have a bit of dinner. So, Manny took a wee bit of pass and said, dinner. And they had a big retriever down in the house. And every minute the manager left at the plate, the dog would Manny says, I know he doesn't like me. He says, dog doesn't like me. I know he said he wouldn't touch you now. No, you know what's upsetting? Because you're eating nothing.
I know where Malik's wanted to put the...
No, he wouldn't touch you. He's only just upset because you're eating nothing.
Oh, Jonathan made lovely tea.